Turning to the Two Bluefields in 1924, Bluefield, West Virginia, and what was then known as Graham, Virginia, officially joined together with a wedding ceremony held on the state line to commemorate the occasion. Now, 100 years later, the Two Bluefields are preparing to celebrate that anniversary milestone. Beginning July 6th and continuing through the 14th, the celebration will have events on both sides of the border, starting with a 5K, car show, pet show, and more just outside City Park. This along with the grand opening of that new playground. Then there's a free movie at the Granada Theater on the 8th, with the first 100 people getting free popcorn and a drink. A Harmony Acres night swim at 7 p.m. on the 10th. Field Fest on the 11th, and ending with the main event, a free Ridge Runner baseball game where the Two Bluefields will hold another wedding ceremony 100 years after the original. One of the organizers for the event says joining the Two Bluefields together for this celebration shows the unity between these two communities.
This really shows how two communities can work together. We've had such a blast working together, and even the people that we've been working with have been more than willing to go above and beyond the call of duty for us.
And Holcomb is encouraging people to come out and be part of the history in the making. You can find more information about the events on the Bluefield, Virginia and Bluefield, West Virginia's Facebook pages, and by signing up for the city's Text MyGov service.